Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. This is Ajay from Cookso. Today, I will be here to introduce our new electric micromotor. 1 month before, we already launched this new micromotor, the name the C-Puma Master. Today, I want to introduce more detail because after 1 month before we launching, there's many customers, many dentists ask us some questions. So today, first, I want to introduce some main point about these machines. I will show some PowerPoint. After that, I will open the box and show all the parts inside of the package. Then I will install the machine to the dental unit and show how to use it. So let's start. First, I want to know why the dentist need to use the micromotor. This question be asked many times because normally the electric micromotor is a little expensive than the air motor or air high-speed turbine. But we know many European customers or even USA customers, they want to use electric micromotor. Even on their dental chair, all of them already including the electric micromotor. So let's see why the dentist needed to use electric micromotor. I want to show one video first.
Why should dentists use electric dental hair? As much as possible now. Dentists easy to change rotation way. Mild product, everyone needs their protection. Habits can permeate the deep.
Looks like this.
You must control the spread of aerosols to avoid the infection of doctors. You can use an aerosol as
Actually, this video we already shared on our Facebook page some days before. I believe many of our Facebook fans already watched this video. I don't know why now I play the video is a little slowly.
or we can reduce the generation of aerosol.
Why like this?
Such as using electric drive. It's the situation. When ordinary pneumatic
Okay, we will share the video separately after this lifetime. So now we know why we need to use an electric micromotor. There's 5 reasons. The first one is the electric micromotor, the torque is much bigger than air motor or air high-speed turbines. The second is the electric micromotor, the speed is very easy to adjust, and much more stable. The fourth is the direction of the rotation can be changed. It means you can reverse or forward. Just touch the micromotor screen, you can change the way of the rotation. And the last one is special for this carbide 19 special time. It's because the electric micromotor can greatly reduce the aerosol production. So that's why we need to use an electric micromotor, special in this time, in this situation. Okay, let's see how about our motors. Actually, 5 years before, we already made some electric micromotor, such as our model C-Puma, C-Puma Int for dental chair, and C-Puma Int Plus, another one for dental unit. These 3 models now we still in selling. In the market, we still can find it, and we can produce it, continue produce it. But now I want to introduce another new one. Our new C-Puma Master. It's an electric motor and Endo motor together. 1 month before, we already launched this new C-Puma Master. It's a really very, very strong function and very comfortable to use. One machine with multi-use. You can use it like an electric motor, and you can use it like an Endo motor. So one machine for multi-use, it's really super easy to use. For dentists, one machine, it can do prepare the teeth or can do the root canal preparation. So you can see the PowerPoint. One main unit comes with 2 counter-angle. One is this one. This is a 1 to 5 counter-angle used for high speed. It can reach 2,100. And another one is 16 to 1. 6 to 1. This is used for Endo motor. Let's see the detail one by one. First, let's see the design of the C-Puma Master. This is a big screen, and this is a streamlined design. It's very beautiful and comfortable. Dentists put this machine on the table of the unit. It's very easy to see. So even the degree of the screen be designed to show the dentist very clear and very comfortable. The second, let's see the big screen. It's a 5-inch with 800 and 480 pixels. It's very clear and colorful. Also, the function of touch is for all the screen. So there is no any another button to push, just to touch the screen. All the function you can use by touch. Even the dentist use the gold by the hand is no problem. Okay, let's say the one by one to say the first function of the electric motor. If you change the screen by this, you will say here is PREP, it means prepare. This means now the electric motor is working in electric motor models. And there is some many remember prepare, remember in the screen. And you will see here, this arrow is to show the RPM. So if the electric motor working in high speed, it means with 1 to 5 counter-angle, the maximum speed will be 200,000. 200,000. So another button, all of this you can touch. This one is for water. You can open or close the water. And this is for air. Also, you can open or close. And this button, you can change the gears. For example, you want to use for high speed or low speed, you can use different counter-angle. Then you need to change here. And the last one is for light. You can turn off it or turn on it. And here is the direction way of the rotation. If show F, it means forward. If you R, it means reverse. And this is a setting button. You push this button, the page will go to the setting page. And this is a start or stop by hand. Later, we will show the detail. Okay, if in electric motor, this machine, you should come with 1 to 5 counter-angle. 1 to 5 counter-angle, the master speed can be 200,000 RPM. In this RPM, you can use it like a high-speed handpiece. I mean, the air high-speed turbine. So even this is the speed is not higher than the high-speed handpiece, because normally the high-speed handpiece should be more than 350,000 RPM, or even 400,000 RPM. But this one just 200,000 RPM. But because it was a very strong torque, the speed is very stable. So the force of the cutting much better than high-speed handpiece. Also, this machine can come with another option counter-angle or even straight handpiece. You can use 1-to-1 counter-angle, 1-to-1 straight, or you can use another different gears counter-angle to get different speed. So if the motor only, the speed can reach 40,000. 40,000. It's very super fast. It's really super fast. And as I said just now, you can use different counter-angle or different straight handpiece to get different speed. And the torque, the motor's torque can reach 3 Newton cm. This also is very strong. We know in the market some famous brand like NSK, it's almost the same, the torque. So our C-Puma Master, the motor with maximum 3 Newton cm, the torque is strong enough. Let's see, our motor inside, we use air cooling system. This page, what is used for? It's because the motor, when it's working in very high speed, inside it will be a little hot if long time no cooking, no cooling. So we use the special design inside with the air furler to cool the motors. This is a very, how to say, very good design, because when the dentist uses the motor for a long time, it's not feeling too hot. And this one inside with the water spray. Water spray also will do the cooling for the motor and for the counter-angle. So let's say another function is the powerful LED. The LED power is much stronger than some another brand. It's more than 25,000 lux. It's really very bright. And the dentist can turn off it and turn on it. Also, it can make it delay. It means when the motor stop, they can use the light only. Later, we will show the detail. Just now, we said this electric motor inside already built in 7 memory programs. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another 2 user program. It means the user can set his speed by himself. They can set the speed, the gears, and the water, even the air or the light. So the dentist just one-time setting. Next time they just touch. For example, they set the speed to the user 1. Next time they just touch the user 1. They will get how many the RPM or the water on or off, and the air, the gears, the light, everything is the same as which he already setting. So it's very, very easy. And this button just now I said is used for manual start. What's mean for manual start? It means the dentist can touch this button for 1 second, touch and hold for 1 second, then the motor will turn on. Why we need to touch 1 second? Because this is private run operation design. If only touch, it's start. Sometimes the dentist will it's not dentist want. So if you want to start, just touch and hold for 1 second. We think this is a safe design. And the dentist can turn on the motor by foot. We have the connection to the dent unit. Just now it's a PREP. Now change to Endo. Change to Endo. It means now the machine works in Endo motor models. In Endo motor model, you will see here is the file system. The file system. Here is the number of the files. And here you will see the auto reverse function is open, is on or off, and some another information. This is the main information of the Endo motor. The first is RPM, and the second is torque. And this one also, if you show F, it means working forward. If you show R, it means working reverse. And here is a setting button. Here is a start button. If working in Endo motor model, the control angle should use 16:1. Our company already put the mini head of control angle to the package. So the dentist just use it. This is a one part head and mini head. It's very small. So when the dentist puts the control angle in the patient mouth, they have enough space to operation. The motor speed. Actually, this is after 6:1 control angle speed. It means the endo motor working speed from 250 to 1,200. Yes, this is 1,200. This is the biggest speed of all of our endo motors. Before, we have many models for endo motor, but the maximum speed normally is 600 or 650 RPM. But this one, it can reach 1,200 RPM. It can use almost all of the endo file system in the world. We know some companies' endo file is either reach 1,000, sometimes 1,200, but almost no more faster. Almost no more faster. So this machine can use to almost all the endo file system in the world. Also, let's say the torque. The torque from 0.6 to 5.1 Newton cm. This also very big torque, very big torque. In the market, many of the endo motor, just the maximum torque, just maybe 5.9 or 4 point something like this. But this one, it can reach 5.1 Newton. This is a very strong torque, really. It's also can suitable for almost all the endo file system. Let's see more detail. This machine built in many systems. It's have 7 mainstream brands, more than 30 file systems, like Serona, like FKG, like ours is Soco, and some another display. Meaning, totally it's 3 mainstream brands. But also, the dentist can put himself file system inside. Even 360 rotary or reciprocation, they can put their own file system. Later, I will show how to do it. Okay, let's see the rotation method. This machine can work in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total 5 different rotation. First, let's say it's continuous rotation. They can use forward, this means 316 continue rotation, or continue reverse rotation. And they can work in reciprocation like this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different degrees of the reciprocation. The first is reverse 115 and forward 30 degree. Also, another forward 115 and the reverse 13. So you can see there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different degree of the reciprocation. But maybe you want to ask how I change, how I set it. Actually, if you use built-in file system, you load in the do alien set or alien choose. You just choose the file system, then they will load how the file working, how to rotation. Because the file system already includes the RPM, the torque, and the rotation or reciprocation. We already put in the memory. The dentist just choose the file. For example, they choose display wave 1. They will work automatically in reciprocation. If he choose another 360 degree rotation file, they will automatically work in 360 degree rotation. So for dentists, they no need to set, no need to choose how to work by the motor, how to work by the file. You just choose the file, then anything just work by the machines. But if the dentist want set his own file system, they can do like this. They can put the different way, different degree of the file put in their own system. Later in the machine, I will show how to operation, how to set it. I think that's almost all of the C-Puma master which I want to share to you, but later let me show a just a moment. Let's show some parameter of the C-Puma master. So the power adapter is input AC 100 to 240. It's a worldwide power. And the motor speed maximum is 40,000. And the motor torque is the maximum 3 Newton. Okay, let's say one video. Later, I will show the machines. Okay, let's do open the box. Let's open the box. Just remove. Now, this is a new, very new box of C-Puma. Let's see what inside. Let's put it aside. Let's see. This is a user manual. Let's put here. This is a power wired. This is a power adapter. And this is the main unit. The main unit with the motor tube. And this is a motor. This is a 1 to 5 counter-angle. This is a 6 to 1 counter-angle. And one base. And some small rubber ring. And one extra nut. This nut is for the motor. It means the dentist can choose by change by himself. Okay. Now let's remove this plastic box. This tube is for motor. Also remove it. Okay, this is a connector of the motor. Now let's put the motor on it. Be careful because this you should put in the right way. Otherwise, there is some pins may be broken. So you should choose which size, which degree you need to put in. Here you should say there are very small part to fix this part. Okay, put like this. Now I will install this machine to the center unit. So let's say the part first. This is a complete part of the package. Now let's go to the dental unit. I will install this machine on the dental unit and show how to use it. Let's go. I will put this one. Because this dental unit already have this power damped, I no need to put this one. And I will take this and this. Come, please. Normally, this is a table use micromotor. So you just put on the chair table. First, I will show how to use the electric micromotor function. So I put 1 to 5 control on it. I already put one bird. Okay, let's see how to connect. You see, here is one tube. This is a normal 4-hole handpiece tube from dental chair. From this one, I take it and connect to the main unit. This is a 4-hole connector. Of course, we have for 2-hole one. If in your country, your dental chair use 2-hole handpiece tube, we have the 2-hole one. Okay, this is a handpiece tube already connected to the main unit. Later, I will put in this is a power supplier wire. Okay. Now, let's turn on the machine. I take it. Let's see the screen. Just now I said this screen is for micromotor model. We can touch here to change to Endo motor. Because now I want to show you electric micromotor first. I change it to this one. Now let's see. Here's your high, low, FG low, straight, polish. This is some different program already be put in the main unit. You can touch this button to change. First, for the high, it means use the motor like a high-speed handpiece. high-speed handpiece. So you can use 1 to 5 counter-angle. As I already put the 1 to 5 counter-angle here, show 1 to 5 counter-angle already on the motors. You can set the speed just by touch. It's minus, or you can increase. But in 1 to 5, use for 1 to 5 counter-angle, the maximum is 200,000, as we said. One detail, please say here carefully. If I change this speed, here the RPM will show 19 here under the RPM. It means this speed already be changed. It's not the factory setting. If you want to recover to factory setting, you can set back. You see now is 200,000 RPM. Here is a no 19 under the RPM. So for dentist, if he changed, or if his colleague or his assistant changed the setting, they will know this is not the original setting. I think this is a very homely setting. Okay, let's say another. So each one, please say the speed. Also here is the gears. For example, I change to no, the gears show 1 to 1. It means this time you should use 1 to 1 control angle or the straight. FG, no. What is the FG? FG, it means the birds, they use the bird on the hand on the control angle. It's not the CA files. Straight, you can use straight hand, also 1 to 1. Polish, 1 to 1. Of course, even they already put the speed or the gears in the machines, but anytime, if you want to, you can change it. For example, for polish, you can change even more. But after you change, you will see here is a 19 under the RPM. It means this is already changed. It's not the original, not the factory setting. Okay, let's change to the factory setting. But also here you can change it. You see, just now is 1 to 1. Now is 4 to 1. Okay, and also this is for water. This is for air. This is for light. So everyone you can set by yourself. Now, first, try it. Let's try it. I see this is an on-off motor, turn on or turn off the motor button. If I touch it, you see, if I just touch, there's no any function. No function, the motor not work. So if you want to work, make it work, you just touch and hold for 1 second. Now it's already work, but no light because we're already off it. Okay, let's change to high because I use 1 to 5 control angle and the RPM is 200,000. Now all the function is on. Let's try again. Now we can see. Why now it's no water? Because I just use this button to on the motor. There's no water and air come from the tube. No air and water come from the tube. So how to make the water and the air come to the machine? We need to use the foot pedal. Let's say this foot pedal is from the dental chair. This is the water and another one is air. If I want to use the water and air together, I must press two pedal down. Let's say. Let me try to see. Now let's press this. The motor already on, but still no water. Slowly by slowly, it's coming. You will see the water and the air come together. Okay, let's see the setting of the machine. Please show here. I touch the setting button. First, they show the light delay. Now it's a 0 second. We can change 5 seconds or 10 seconds. What it means? It means when the motor off, the light still on. 5 seconds or 10 seconds more. It means, let me see. Now I set 5 seconds. Now the motor on and the light also on. Now I turn off the motor, but the light is still on. Sometimes the dentist need this light to see the errors of the treatment. So 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 0 seconds, the dentist can set by himself. And another button is now it's show linear or switch. You can change per switch. It's a foot pedal model. If only show switch, it means this switch only on off. Let's try. Let's try. Now I push, I press it, it's on. I release it, it's off. On, off. Even I release very slowly. You see the speed. You can see the screen of the main unit. You can see the screen of the main unit. The speed, no change. Again, 200,000 RPM, the speed, no change. Okay, if I set another one, linear, let's see what happened this time. I press, it's on, and I release the button, the foot pedal slowly. You can see the speed changed. You can see the speed changed, right? Like you drive a car, if you press hard, the car runs faster. If you press soft, the car will drive slowly. It's the same function, you see. So in this setting, the dentist can control the speed of the electric motor. They just press the foot pedal, just adjust the foot pedal, strong push or soft push. They can adjust. And another two button, this is the minimal pressure. Another one is the maximal pressure. The minimal pressure means you can set it from 0.3 to 0.03 to 0.1. This means the air come in the machines must be reach this, for example, now 0.03. Now the motor will open, will turn on. If less than this pressure, the motor will not. If from 0.03 to 0.20, the motor will on. So sometimes the dentist in different clinic, different dental chair, maybe with different air pressure. So he can set this one to fit his dental chair. Now let's try to see how to use the micromotor to cut this teeth. Now let's say I already put the burr on the 1 to 5 triangle. This is the real teeth. Let's see. Oh, it's really strong. You see, I already cut from this side to another side. Maybe this side you can see more clearly. You see, it's very strong. If the air handpiece turbine, sometimes if you push too hard, it will stop. But this electric motor, no, it's very strong. You see, already cut. You can see. Okay, now I already show this electric motor function. Let's go to another function of the Endo motor. Just touch this one. See, very easy. Just touch this one. Now here show Endo. It means now the motor, the machine working in Endo motor function. In Endo motor function, we need to change the triangle to this one. This is 6 to 1. 6 to 1, small head, and one part. This is totally one part. Let's put on the motors and put it on the file. Okay. Let's try to do a root canal preparation. This is a root canal block. It's new. Okay. Of course, the first time we need to use this is a number 10 handle file, number 10, to make sure the root canal is open. Okay, it's open. Then we need to use, this is number 15, handle file. Okay. Now I want to show, this is an open file. And this file is from SC Pro, We can choose from here, just touch here. They will show different system from SOCO. Because under SOCO brand, there is a many file system. For example, this is SC Pro and SC Pro 2018, SC Pro Late 2018, and the S1 2018 and S1 Pro. So under SOCO brand, you can choose many file system here. And you can choose another brand. Later I will show. But first, let's say the motor work on the block. Also, you can touch here. You see, if just touch, it's no function. You touch and hold. Now you can see the motor already working. This is an open file, so the torque is the RPM is 315. We just use it to cut the gate of the root canal. Very easy, very simple. Please see the screen. When I put the file in the root canal, they will show how big the torque get it in the root canal. You see? Very easy. So I think this root canal, the gate is ready. We need to change another file. So we can stop it. Also, you can use this foot pedal. Let's show. I don't touch here. I just press the foot pedal. You see, it's working. If I release, they will stop. Even I put two pedal. Just now I see it. This one is for water. This one is for air. I put both of it like this. There's no water come out. Because inside already have a special valve. When I change the working model to Endo, the valve already closed, so the water cannot come out. When I choose the working model to electric motor, the valve will open, so the air can come out. Okay, this is for dentists. This is very easy. I don't want to show how to make a root canal because I'm not professional really. So I want to show more about this machine. Just now I choose this from this part to show different system. But all this system is under Soco brand. Soco is our brand, our file brand. But how to choose another brand like Display or some another like FKG? Choose Soco. I can choose another one by touch here. Now it's user. User, it means the dentist can himself. Now it's VDW, Comet, and FKG, Micromega, Soc again. So now it's like a cycle to show again. Now let's see if I choose Display Serona, what happened? All the file system is from Display Serona, like taper good. This is another one with one good again. So the same, and each one you can choose the number of the file. See, in reciprocation, change it. Is, for example, they should be used under speed 300 RPM. F2, 3 Newton torque. So each one, they state speed and torque all is from the 100%. But if you can change here, there will show 19 under the NCM. Speed and as I said, design. Under this speed, one m, the dentist will speed or torque. This can carefully speed or this torque. Say another button. If you close it, if you close it, again, you see the first release again. Means put on the triangle. Speed to after that they will show OK. If no OK, they will show another information. So now it means after calibration, it means this RPM or this torque is the how big speed. Okay, let's another button here, another page. Reset, factory reset. Just now I said every file or in electric micromotor models, any another speed or the light or the air or water setting, you can set by dentist by himself. But how to reset it? After setting, it's very how to say, because so many files, so many speed, so one to one, one by one, slowly. So we have the factory resetting function. Just press the restart. Just say here all parameters. It means or speed. All the viewer setting will be recovered by factory setting. I press reset because this is a little dangerous. Sometimes you put many parameters in the machines, but if you reset, be sure you want now they will go reset function and show OK. Now all the setting come back to the factory original setting. That's almost all of the electric. How to say, it's very no need to do choose. Even how to say, need to search 这个就行了，不用搞别的。现在还在吗？Sorry, just now the setting have some problem, but almost we already finished today's instruction. So this is a C-Puma master. They can use with 1-5 quadrangle, or it can use 6-1 quadrangle for Endo motor. This is two function. Actually, it's not a two function. It's really multi-function machine, because in this electric micromotor function, you can use different quadrangle to to get different speed, and you can do to cut the twist, or to do polish, or some another operation. It's really a very powerful function and very easy to use. So try to share today this video and leave your comment under this video, because tomorrow we will make a lucky draw to choose the person already put the comment under the video and share this video. We will we will choose one to be our lucky person. We will give him one set of the C-Puma master. It's really very strong and very big gift from Coxo. I hope you can like it and you can enjoy it. So today the lecture, the instruction will be finished. Thank you for all, and see you next week. Thank you. Goodbye.